And we are looking phenomenal here. Let's go ahead and drop our like 73rd Ornithopter of the game. Let's go in for Tempered Steel. Tempered Steel, this is our third Tempered Steel with Ghalma the Shaper, and look at all of these artifacts. Absolutely insane. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. Before we dig into the deck, make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this, and it does help out the channel tremendously. I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to join us in the Discord below, and let's go ahead and dive right in. We got Esper Midrange here. So what do we got? Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on here. I am going to start with the only card that we are running 4 of in the entire deck, and that is Emporium Thopterist. This card is absolutely broken. It is broken. It is a 2-drop win condition. If you don't deal with it, it literally wins you the game. Thopters you control get +2/+0 at the beginning of your upkeep. Conjure a card named Ornithopter into your hand. Well, Ornithopter costs 0. It's a 0/2, but it's going to be a 2/2 as long as you keep the Thopterist. So, what happens if they kill the Thopterist? If they kill the Thopterist, I am running Norn's Disassembly. Sacrifice a historic permanent, seek a card. A historic is an artifact, legendary, or saga. So if you're sitting there with like these like lame duck type of ornithopters here, you can always make use of them with Norn's Disassembly. Getting this down is really nice. What we can do with this is like artifacts, legendaries, and sagas. So later in the game, the only things that you have that are legendaries or artifacts are pretty big anyway. You do get the Phyrexian Fleshgorger. You got Glistening Extractor, which we'll get into that in a second. You got the Kaya, Aclazotz, etc., etc. But everything that you have that you can grab is going to be on the later end of the curve anyway. We do have Ghalma the Shaper. I love Ghalma the Shaper. This elephant means business. You got Vigilance. Whenever you attack, you're going to get a Tempered Steel, and you're going to get a 1/1 little artifact token here. And artifact creatures you control get +2/+2. I am running the Phyrexian Fleshgorger, obviously. The Thopterist, all these Ornithopters, and the Ghalma. You can go pretty wide with these artifacts pretty quickly here. I have Kaito. Kaito is so good because listen to what you do. Kaito, whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you can return them, and you get to activate this twice. Now, with the Thopterist, you have all these Ornithopters. You're going to deal damage with your Ornithopter, and then you're going to go in for Kaito, and then just bounce it back to your hand. But guess what? It doesn't really matter. They cost nothing. They're free. So Kaito, you pretty much get to do this like twice if you have the Thopterist out for free. So the Thopterist is pretty much, like I said, it's the only thing that we're running 4 of. It's pretty much the engine that makes the deck go, because just churning out a Thopter every single turn is absolutely cracked. So I don't want to go over every single card. We do have Heliod, the Radiant Dawn. Pretty fun card here. We do run Virtual Loyalty, Virtual Persistence, and the Dawn of the New Age. I guess we can, this is a silver bullet, or a white bullet, I guess you could call it. When it enters the battlefield, with a hope counter on it for each creature you control. So pretty much for 2, when this comes out, for each creature you have, you're going to draw a card. You can draw so many cards for 2, and then at the end, when it goes away, you gain 4 life. So you get so much value out of this. I don't think this is like a 4 of, and I only have 1. I don't really know if I want to craft another one. Mythic wild cards do not grow on trees, ladies and gentle mages. So I think this is pretty good. I do like it a lot. Maybe 2. I think 2 is like the sweet spot. No More Lies. This is like, Esper. Glistening. Okay, this is the card I wanted to get into. Glistening Extractor. This card is really good. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 1 or more oil counters on Glistening Extractor, you're going to seek a card with mana value equal to the number of oil counters. So on turn 1, you're going to get a 4-drop. Turn 3, you get a 3-drop. Turn 2, you get a 2-drop. And turn 1, you want to make use of this. So I do have Evolved Sleeper and Norn's Disassembly, because you want to make sure you get the full value out of this card. So that is why you gotta have 4, 3, 2, 1. And then once it's out there, it doesn't sacrifice itself. So you can sacrifice it to Norn's Disassembly, because then once the oil counters are gone, it's just sitting there like a lame duck. And there we go. We churn it for another historic card. So this is the deck. It's also just chock full of, Aclazotz, Kaya, Sauron's Ransom, Liliana, etc., etc. Just a big, fun Esper pile, and we're not running sweepers because it's more mid-range. We are committing to the board, so this is Esper mid-range. Hopefully, we can just make some magic happen with it. So consider joining the channel. That would help me out as a content creator. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already, and without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Sigray, not Stingray. Sigray, hello. Let's go and keep this. We'd definitely like to see a land. I can't go for my Evolved Sleeper turn 1, which is not great. See if we get another land. Oh, it is a tap land, but I think we're going to take it. Turn 2, Thopterist looks pretty good. Let's see what we're playing against here. Yoshin Frontliner. Alright, so this could be soldiers, it could be Boros Convoke, could be a lot of different things, but I think ultimately I think I just want to get down my Thopters, man. Getting down the Thopters seems to just be like the best play. I mean, if you're on turn 2, you're going to get a free 2/2 in the air every single turn. It just feels like, why not, you know? They don't swing in. That's actually interesting. No way I'm blocking, so that's actually pretty interesting. Dawn of a New Age. I love this card so much, man. Let's go in for our Ornithopter. Did I mention these are free? Alright, so I'm looking for land primarily. Looking for land primarily, but what I like about... Man, okay. Let's just try to see if we can get more land first. And then, do I want to go for Dawn of the New Age? Norn's Assembly. I'm going to keep it. I am going to keep this card because I love this card with the Thopterist. The reason being, if they get rid of the Thopterist somehow, we still have all these like Ornithopters that we can seek with the Norn's Assembly. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I do think this is pretty good, man. So Dawn of the New Age, for every creature that comes, for every creature that you have, it's going to come out and you're going to have you're going to be able to draw a card here. So you basically get 2 card draws. This card can get a little more busted on like turn 3, 4, the amount of cards that you draw off of it. That's okay. Siege Veteran, I don't think we're really sweating it that much. Again, we do have an Ornithopter every single turn. So let's see if they enlist this. They do, okay. Should we chump block is the question. I think so, right? Because they don't have a +1/+1 counter on... I think we're going to do this. Again, just getting an Ornithopter every single turn is just so nice. Right now, we're not really on the defense, but that's fine. They want to get rid of a Siege Veteran. That's pretty good. Like, I know you have Indestructible and everything, but like, you just got rid of a Siege Veteran. I don't know, that's pretty good. So let's go and drop another Ornithopter. Did I mention these things are free every single turn? Absolutely nuts, for free. Alright, so now I'm going to drop down the Norn's Disassembly. And I'm not going to disassemble anything yet. What I want to do is go in for Virtue of Persistence. And we can kill the vet. I think we're just going to have to kill the Veteran, even though this thing is a little bit persistently more annoying, but let's just get rid of the Veteran. Up to 22, and we'll just pass. We'll be okay. And now we get another draw from the Dawn of the New Age. And gain some life. So, made some pretty good value out of that. Like I said, it could even get a little bit better. Ooh, my roll. Or my roll. Shield. Okay. Well, hopefully we find it. Man, we are running 26 land, so fingers crossed. That's not a land. That's not a land. So now what do we do here? Is there we can go for Norn's Disassembly. This card is so good if you've got a lot of land. Right now we don't have land though. Drop you. I guess Liliana's okay, but yeah, this thing's gonna get up. This is gonna be problematic. So we can't activate abilities either, so I can't even go for Evolve Sleeper. I think it's just gonna have to be the Fleshgorger. It's not sexy. I think we just drop this and then just hopefully they swing in or whatever. Alright, pass. Yeah, this is definitely a ball game though. This is a little scary. I don't really like how we're sitting here. Elspeth's Command, alright. Ooh, I don't know where we sit here. Okay. Flying, and ooh, we actually cannot block this. Oh my god, this is getting scary. Oh, we can't block. I mean, we can, but it's not very effective. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know where we sit here. All right, we do get more Ornithopters, which is of course nice. We need some land. There's some land. Okay. Let's drop you. You know what? I mean, Ghalma looks pretty good here. Ghalma does look pretty good here. Whenever we attack with Ghalma, we're going to be able to get a Tempered Steel. Artifact creatures you control get +2/+2. That's pretty good. Lonely End does nothing, really. Alright, I think we're going to do this. Let's go for Ghalma the Shaper. I guess we might as well put down the Evolve Sleeper. And I think we'll just pass. I really can't swing with you. Indestructible. No, I think not. Alright, though. At least with Ghalma, you know, like I said, getting this Tempered Steel is going to be the play here. Another Elspeth's Command. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. What are they even going to do here? +1/+1 flying. Okay. We'll meet you in the air, though. We'll meet you in the air. Wow, they're going to attack. Wow. I mean, they do get a bazillion 1/1s this way, but I can block you now. Effectively. I don't think they have anything up their sleeve, right? We triple block. At least you die now. I'm not missing anything, right? No, I don't think so. Don't think so. I think this is going to die now. Alright, looking good. Alright, at least we got rid of you. Yeah, you got a very, very wide board, but at least we can kind of get a little bit of something going on here, so. I'm just going to drop my Ornithopter before I even think about doing anything. Now we got the Norn's Assembly, but again, we don't really have the mana. Even when we do seek whatever card we're seeking, the Legendary, I think we're just going to swing in with Ghalma. I could swing with you, but no, I don't think we're going to do that. So let's get that Tempered Steel in my hand. All right. I want to go for the Tempered Steel. We could go for Lonely End on the Guardian of New Benalia. Let's see what they do first. They might just chump block. That is fine with me. That is completely fine with me. All right. So going for the Tempered Steel right now is not really that good. I think what we want to do is just go for Lonely End. So we got to kind of make a use of this here. So they can choose this, blah, blah. Indestructible. I think we'll wait for them to do that. End turn. Maybe I go for the Norn's Disassembly on this token, and then we go in for the Lonely End on the Guardian of New Benalia. Valiant Veteran. Let's just do this now. Before it gets too big. Alright, so we do that. I don't think I'm that worried. Like, this seems pretty scary, but I don't think it's really that bad. Or is it? So this thing flies. I don't really care about that. Obviously, I mean, God, maybe we bit off a little bit more than we can chew here. 10. 10 is a lot, but the only reason I'm thinking this is because of the Fleshgorger and the Ghalma kind of wards off these little babies pretty well. But if they just go super wide, I mean, maybe we have a change of plans. Maybe that was a little bit too hasty. Maybe I should have just got rid of the Veteran. That was actually a misplay. Now that I'm thinking about it, I just think about these little cards. I just see 4 of them, but now that I see the X10, it's a little more scary, huh? All right, let's do this. I'm not going for the assembly anymore. We are just going to be blocking you off. Yeah, let's just trade, chump block. We're still taking 10, 13. I mean, that is quite annoying. Oh my god. All right, but let's take this now. Yeah, I think this is fine. Fine-ish. We get a little bit of life back with the Fleshgorger. Down to 8, but they do get threaded out pretty good. Undercity Sewers. Now we can go for the Aclazotz next turn, but this turn, I'm still a little scared. Valiant Veteran. Let's drop down our Tempered Steel. We are going to pay 1 for this, but that's okay. Do I want to swing with the Fleshgorger? I think so. We are going to swing in with the Ghalma, just to get another body on the battlefield. But we got the, like I say, we got the Tempered Steel now. Do I want to swing in with the Fleshgorger, get our lifelink, or do we want to kind of wait back here for when they swing in? I think they're not going to start swinging, maybe? So maybe just the Ghalma. Because they can put 2 things in the air, right? Or 1 thing. They only have 1 thing in the air. Oh, man. I don't know. Yeah. This is Valiant Veteran, man. Maybe we should have got rid of that. I think I got a little too cocky. Again, it's not over yet. Not over yet, but we got a little... Yeah, it's definitely... oh, man. Ooh, I'm scared. Let's see what they want to do. I have this Fleshgorger. They are. Wow. All right. I think we're going to have to just chump block you. It's not sexy, but I want to prevent as much damage as possible. Let's kill you. kill you, and then how much are we taking here? 10? But then we have the lifelink, so the lifelink's gonna save us right here. I'm gonna chump block. We kind of screwed up there, so let's kind of just chump block. And then we take 4, but the lifelink with the Fleshgorger looks pretty good. Alright, that lifelink is very, very helpful on the Fleshgorger. Alright, I think, man, this is grindy. This is super grindy, but I think we're starting to look okay. Let's go in for our Ornithopter. Again, the Ornithopter every single turn is so nice. Could go for Tempered Steel. Thin out the board, or do we just want to go for Aclazotz, man? I think we just want to go for Aclazotz here. Either way, we do get to swing with Ghalma. Scot-free. So maybe we just do that first. Do I want to swing with you? They can't give anything else flying, right? 4/4. Let's swing in. Let's swing with the Fleshgorger here. I want to get some guaranteed lifelink in. Down to 9. Aclazotz. Worst case scenario, we can just chump block with Aclazotz. We didn't, like I said, a lot of times with the Norns, my roll. This thing has to attack first, though, so. Excuse me. A lot of times with Norn's disassembly, we are like kind of picking off these creatures to grab something, but right now we're just so trying to keep tempo up that this is not really the play. Alright. Ornithopter. Just get down the Ornithopter. It's free. We might as well. But now, I mean, look at this. 2 Tempered Steels. I mean, 2 Tempered Steels. This is getting kind of crazy. We do have to pay for it, but I think we're going to go for this, man. Oh, we actually don't even have enough white. Oh, we don't have enough white. Ooh, okay. Now I got to make a decision here. Do we have enough for lethal? In the air. No, we don't. Gosh, this is so scary. I guess we might as well play you. I don't really have any other play. I guess I could go for Norn's disassembly, but at this point, we're just trying to thin out the board.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when one of your friends has to leave.
One of your friends has to leave. So if I can't really swing with Aclazotz. I think we're just gonna swing with you. Don't love it, but I don't hate it. I want to get my lifelink in. Just a chump block? They have the menace, so it'd be like a menace chump block? No, yeah, I was gonna say, if they do that, they might as well full-blown block it out. But I want my lifelink here, so yeah, they're gonna do this. Okay, that's fine. Fine-ish. Up to 18. Alright, you don't have Vigilance, so if you want to swing in, you're gonna have to pay the price. So I don't think they can really swing with my roll. In order to go super crazy, this has to swing in. Okay, it already does. That's fine. I think we might have them here. There's no way they can swing in. Are they going to try? I think they're gearing it up. I think they're kind of cooked if they're doing that. Maybe? Whoa, to Lily? Excuse me, what? Swing on Lily, what is that all about? Okay. Alright, they're gonna swing in. Alright, they're gonna get a bazillion things here. What I'm thinking is, maybe they have... Yeah, this can't be the right move for them. Well, I guess we'll just do this. I'm gonna actually triple block, and because if they have, let's say they have like a get lost in their hand, this ensures even if they have a spot removal, that this dies no matter what, and then we just block you. Sure. They can only really kill one thing anyway with this, so... We'll also get some lifelink back from Aclazotz, and then we'll get the land from Aclazotz. I think we're starting to look good. That was very underwhelming for them. And we even have another Tempered Steel. And we are looking phenomenal here. Let's go ahead and drop our like 73rd Ornithopter of the game. Let's go in for Tempered Steel. Tempered Steel, this is our 3rd Tempered Steel with Ghalma the Shaper. And look at all of these artifacts. Absolutely insane. All right. And they give it up. Oh my god, that was a satisfying win. Auburn Ninja. Hello, Auburn Ninja. We'll go ahead and keep this. Looks pretty good. We do have 3 Restless cards, which is a little not sexy, but you know it is sexy. The Emporium Thopterist, the most I think, actually, if you have been a long-term watcher of the channel, you know that I've been saying that the Porcupine is the most broken card in Alchemy, in my opinion. Like, pound for pound, mana for mana. But in a big old booty, Thopterist, in my opinion, is now the most broken card. So now we've got 2. I don't think there's really any way we can lose, because we got, even on the draw, we're on the draw, but I don't care. We got the 2 most like broken cards in the format. I don't know, it's gonna be hard to lose. If this is mono red, we also have a little bit of life gain here, so. Ooh, rally at the Hornburg, I don't like that. You're supposed to go tall, not wide. And another Thopterist. Well, we're definitely gonna have to drop you, because we gotta play something here. I think we're gonna drop you. We could go for Virtue of Persistence. I think we're just gonna drop the Thopterist instead. Maybe they drop something actually kind of more worthwhile going for the Virtue of Persistence next turn. Maybe like a Godric or something. Using this on a 1/1 feels a little underwhelming. But like I said, we got some life gain here. Well, I guess if we have a Boar. Phoenix Chick. Oh, I don't like all these little 1/1s. Now I'm getting a little nervous. Don't like all these little 1/1s by any stretch of the imagination. Don't you? Are you gonna Monstrous Rage me? Oh, Blazing Crescendo. Okay. Well, it's only for 1 turn, I suppose. You know what? Man, charges... It sucks to do this, but we're on the draw versus aggro, mono red. I think we're just gonna, like, have to. Damn, that's not great. It really sucks doing that, but like I said, I don't think we have much of a choice. Alrighty, let's drop you. I mean, I could hold up the Porcine Portent. No. Unfortunately, no. I think we're just going to have to do this. Virtue of Persistence on the chicken just come back. So I think it's actually you. Okay, 15 life here. Because they can do this, deal 3 damage to target creature. They just kill my Thopterist. At least this puts them in a little bit more of an awkward spot. Because they only have 1 turn to do this. Blazing Crescendo, though. Kind of like it. Do they have another one? Or a Monstrous Rage? No! Okay. Well, that's nice. That's a nice change of pace here. So, wow. All right. Looking okay here. Got the Thopterist. Let's go in... I think we're just going to go in for the Sewers. Let's see if we can surveil and find something. Because right now, we need some answers. Lonely End is an answer. Absolutely love that. They give us a nice... I don't know what that's all about, but I will still cheers to you, my friend. Well, cheers to you. Gotta love me some coffee. I guess taking 2 is not the end of the world here. I'm gonna pass. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to take it. It sucks, but I don't want to do this, and then they go for a Monstrous Rage or something like that, so now we can do it. The Exile is pretty nice. I don't know, what was that nice about? Was that a condescending nice? Okay. Well, now the Lonely End, and remember what I was saying about us being on the draw. This is why I, love Alchemy, because they have all these cards that give you a boost if you're on the draw, which, oh my god, it's so nice. But now, instead of going in for the Thopterist, I think we're just going to chill, and we got 2 removal spells now. Yeah, big, man, I can't stop raving about this card. So nice, man. If you're not the starting player, you gain 3 life, which, again, offsets that best of 1 type of advantage that you get being on the play. I cannot stop talking about how nice it is. Here's what I'm going to do. I think we're going to go in for the Porcupine card on you, just because I don't have to worry about the actual toughness of this creature. Don't have to worry about your actual toughness. It's just going to go away. And I don't know, maybe I just should, because I don't really want to take the damage here. I don't think they can really buff this up either. -3, -3. I don't think they can really get around this, right? I'm gonna do it. I want to prevent this 1 damage, and we get 3 life here. Can they really buff it? No, I was just saying no. Not. They can't give it. Even if they had a Blazing Crescendo, like it doesn't save it. So, Sauron's Ransom. This might seem wild. I'm thinking about going in for the Restless Fortress, swinging in just for the life gain. Alternatively, you know, I don't know. Thopterist looks pretty good. And then we could go for the Ransom. Let's do that. What do you think here, though? What do you think? If you're watching this, what do you think? Should we go in for the Restless Fortress just for the life gain? Or should we just kind of establish this with the Sauron's Ransom? I know we're at 14 life, but again, not sitting super pretty here. It's never... Ooh. Tectonic Hazard. Ooh, so I guess for my Thopterist, pretty much for like a 1-for-1. That's pretty efficient. Alright, but that's okay. Sauron's Ransom. Let's see here. Let's see if you can pay the ransom here. This card's really, really nice, man. So pretty much they're going to look at the top 4 cards of your library. One's going to be face down, one's going to be face up, and then we just pick it. The ring also does tempt us, even though we don't really have any like ring stuff here. So Virtue of Persistence and Ghalma. I think I'm just going to take this. I don't know what. Sometimes they try to do like a mind trick on you. I think I like Ghalma and Virtue of Persistence. Any type of, yeah, this is good. I'm going to keep you. Let's see what we got rid of here. Oh, 2 lands. We gotcha. Let's say nice. Let's go ahead and give him a nice here. Alright, so what's the play here? We could go for Ghalma or Kaito. I think we're just going to go for Kaito instead of Ghalma. Let's see if we can draw a card. See if we can draw a card. We're still at 13 life, so I'm not too worried about that. I think just drawing is the... Ooh, I don't know. Hold on.
Stop me.
Definitely not doing this. I think we're going to go for the -2. We lose 2 life and we gain 2 life whenever this thing leaves. I think we're going to do this. It's close. It's close.
Show these scrapheads what real tech can do.
Man, we could gain 4 life just by killing it too. That is really tempting. Oh, we're at 13 life. If I was at like 5 life or something, I think I would do that. No joke. Alright, so I think this might be the first ever deck I've ever played with Kaito Dancing Shadow. And I'm liking it a lot. Very, very mid-range-esque. So, unfortunately, Kaito goes bye-bye, but it's okay.
These Phyrexians aren't like any machines I know.
These Phyrexians are not like any machines you know. Kaito, I don't know if we're playing against Phyrexians, but I will, we'll let it slide, because I like you, man. So if this leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. We got enough life gain here. We got this is the Virtue of Persistence. This is the Locked-Wing Scorn. And then we got Restless Fortresses here, so... Three cards in their hand. They're not playing anything. I think we have a shot to kind of establish the control of the board. Let's get you down. We definitely want Ghalma out, because this is a token artifact creature. With Ghalma, whenever we start attacking with Ghalma... Yeah, it's close. It's close. We don't really maintain a lot of mana efficiency this way, but with this, I think we're looking pretty good. Twinferno. What is it? Oh, what is this? What is this? Whenever you cast your next... Oh, you get to do new copies? Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. We'll go ahead... Ooh, this is not even a cocky nice. This is just like an actual nice. But we do gain 2 life this way, so that is pretty nice. Eventually, we just drop the Virtue of Persistence. 15 life? Yeah, I don't think they're... Ooh, now we got Heliod the Radiant Dawn. What kind of enchantments do we have in here? I don't think we have any enchantments, because typically we have this. If we get rid of it or something like that, we can do that, but no enchantments in the graveyard, but that's okay. Let's slam down the Virtue of Persistence, and there's an enchantment for you. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Your graveyard. I think we'll get down Ghalma. That was my best elephant impression, by the way. So now we got no more lies. I think we're looking pretty good to kind of just start taking over the board here. Yeah, let's just do you, I guess. Why not? Porcupine. I guess we'll just go for the first little piggy, just in case they drop anything super crazy here. And then we hold up No More Lies. I don't know. I think we're pretty much good to go now. I guess they have enough to pay for the No More Lies, but I don't see how they're going to be able to get it through this year. Virtual Persistence again. Let's go ahead and take our Emporium Thopterist. And now with the Thopterist, okay, the game's over. Now that we got First Strike Lifelink, let's go ahead and drop Cerise, Slayer of Fear, and this game is absolutely over. There's no chance they're going to get over this. Swing in, Ghalma the Shaper. We'll snag a Tempered Steel, and now artifact creatures we control are going to get +2/+2. And now with the Thopterist, we're looking absolutely phenomenal here. Whoa, Auto Tapper. I guess they did not want us to have No More Lies, but I guess they were thinking they don't want us to get damage, but now it doesn't matter. It does not matter. GG's, Mono Red. Fab Tob. Let's see how fabulous you are, Tob. Let's go ahead and keep this. It's like a reference to something Fab Tob. I don't know. Either way, let's go for Darkslick Shores. Get down, our Evolved Sleeper. We do run a lot of these Restless cards. Obviously, you kind of have to, being that we are in Alchemy, and the mana pool for our lands is a little bit odd. So, well, I guess they're going to Island Cycle, which is completely fine with me. Going to do it at Sorcery Speed. I don't have to worry about, like a Melt Through or something like that. So that works for me. Let's go and get you down. Looking pretty good. Sorcery Speed, everything. Looking good. 18 to 20, what are you going to do? I've got an Evolved Sleeper. And we are slowly but surely evolving into a Cleric, into a Phyrexian, unless you can kill me here. Sorcery Speed again. Sorcery Speed again. But that works, though. That works. Alright, got the Lonely End. Yeah, looking pretty meh here. I don't really like this. This looks like, what, Jeskai? Is this Jeskai control? Well, I don't really have anything for you now. And now that you can hold up counters, I'm a little bit nervous. In fact, I'm extraordinarily nervous. But I think we're just going to play it safe. We're in this for the grind, baby. Hopefully, they tap out and I can drop my Aclazotz. Mapping the Maze. Oh, wow. Let's give them a nice. That is actually incredible. So it incorporates blue and they get to draw a card. That's actually really funny. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that. Alright, so looking pretty abysmal here. Not going to lie. They don't play any creatures. We're sitting with 3 bricks in our hand, and I don't like that. Alright, well, there's a not-so-bricky card. Okay. Is a Polarizer. Whenever this dies, they get to conjure an Ionize or an Electrolyze in their hand. But if I don't make them die, looking pretty good here. Yeah, it's going to exile you. So if you get exiled, you don't get the little boost. And if they do want to like counter this or something, then we can drop Aclazotz. So this is actually kind of looking pretty good here. Lightning Heal. Okay, they really... Okay. That actually is pretty good here, because then we lose our ability to go in for the actual Porcine Portent. I, again, don't know how to say it, but the actual Porcupine card is going to go into the graveyard, so we're not going to be able to do it the adventure stuff, unfortunately. But we don't need that. Be damned. Aclazotz, the deepest betrayal. Hopefully I don't see an exile ability, and this Aclazotz should present at least a decent amount of pressure to them. Alright, we got it. We got our Bat God here. Helping Hand. Polarizer. Well, I guess it's not really that bad. I mean, I think we're just going to go in for the Aclazotz. Don't really see why not. I'm probably going to go in for Thopterist. Alternatively, we could kind of try to reanimate. Not reanimate. Animate a land here. But we do get a 1/1 Bat Flyer. Yeah, I mean, okay. Looking good. And let's go ahead and drop down, in my opinion, the most broken card in Alchemy right now. The Emporium Thopterist. It's a 2-drop win condition. We can pay for No More Lies. Or, I guess they don't have No More Lies. Oh, Ionize. Okay. Dirt. Come on, they got the Polarizer. I guess I should have known that. I'm not going to kill the Polarizer. I don't want you to have another Ionize. No way. Yep, come on. Come right this way, my good gentleman. 20 to 15. We got 2 removal spells here. I don't want to remove this, though. You get value out of that. But this Aclazotz is probably going to... Ooh. See, that is pretty nice. That's actually really nice, because I think they draw a card this way. Okay. As long as we keep our Aclazotz, though, we're kind of just controlling the board. So let's do this. See if we can find something that's a little... Ooh. I was going to say, let's see if we can find something a little sexier. I think Kaya is pretty sexy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can go for Kaya next turn. Looking phenomenal. Yeah, I think I'm going to animate a not Restless Reef. I don't want to do that. Well, actually, I do. Maybe if I just mill you out. Let's see, a 4/4 is better than a 1/4 with that 2 trigger. So you get 1 more damage off this way. So I will mill you. I do not want to mill out Kaya. Maybe we get a little bit more information about what we're playing against here. I do kind of like this, though. The mapping the maze with the lightning helix does seem to be quite good. And they give us another bat. And we're going to have Kaya next turn. I think we're looking pretty good here. Even if they do drop, what's like the worst thing I can see here? Like a Sunfall? I haven't seen a Sunfall yet. Narset, alright. I kind of forgot what Narset even does here. Creatures you control have prowess whenever it attacks, which it can't attack yet. Exile non-creature, non-land with mana value less. You may cast it without count. Okay. Well, Arsonist is not that big of a deal. Yep, this isn't a big deal at all. I mean, we could just take Kaya and we could just steal the Narset. Alternatively, we could just have it chump block. So, I mean, I think we can actually just do that. They're not going to be able to attack with it. I think this is actually the best move here. Just going in for the Restless Reef. And just swinging in. It's a lot less sexy than going in for Kaya, but, I mean, they're going to have to block this, so... Yep, let's do this. I'll mill myself out. We lose a Kaito Dancing Shadow here. Lonely End. And, yeah, like I said, they're going to have to block. That feels pretty amazing if you're us. Pretty bad if you're Fab Top. Yeah, just a chomp block with your Narset. Can't be too good here. And you know what? I think we'll just chill. We can go for the Lonely End at instant speed. The Arsonist is not gonna. They're not gonna be able to put the damage on here. I think we're good to go here. Runic Shot was this thing. Destroy target, tap the creature. Nah, whatever. Again, even if you're not exiling the Aclazotz, and this is going to be it, I think we can actually just finish the game with this, because they're just scrying, and that's going to be GG's, yeah, but just a little bit too much for their deck here, but I like their style. Odonistic, hello Odonistic. Okay, no white. No more white for no more lies, but I think we can still keep it. We got enough gasoline here. And plus we got our Emporium Thopterist, so we'll be okay. And now we got our Restless Fortress, so we got the white. We're not worried. Are we worried? Absolutely not. Alright, on the draw versus Mono Red. Thankfully, they don't play anything, because that could definitely get a little sketchy. I think, you know what? This is a little awkward, and didn't think this would come to this, but I'm going to go for the Restless Reef instead, and go for Phantasmal Extraction. Because I don't want to play down the Thopterist or the Bat, just for them to burn it, which is, I'm assuming, what's going to happen. Ooh, so they're running cost. So this might be like a slower Mono Red. I guess we'll get rid of Lightning Strike here. The Koth, I'm just gonna have to remember the Koth for the No More Lies. Maybe we can just go for No More Lies on their turn, on their next turn. Is that the right option? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Time will tell. Obliterating Bolt is a sorcery, so it's a little risky. If I go for a Deep-Cavern Bat and try to take away their Koth, they can resolve their Koth though. Lonely End. Well, actually, Lonely End is actually pretty good because that also has Planeswalkers. I guess we'll keep that. It also gains life. So we'll do that. I'm gonna drop the Deep-Cavern Bat. This is a little risky though. This is a little risky. I'm getting a little nervous. If they do have like a you know, melt through or something. Oh, they do. Oh, or wall, whatever. Just whatever. Oh, what in the hell was that? So our greed does not pay off. They resolve this Koth, and that was just pure greed. Just pure greed on my part. Can't even lie about it. Can't even lie about it. Okay, all right. Let's see if we can kind of make do with this. Thopterist, we got the Lonely End. We're gonna have to hold the No More Lies. Obliterating Bolt. Oh man. Let's see if they want to use Koth with the -3. We can take care of it that way. Because honestly, we can't even go for No More Lies here. Okay, Spiteful Banditry. That is going to be a very easy No More Lies. Yep. Absolutely not, my friend. So they kind of got greedy there too. If they go for -3... Let's see if they do that. They do! Okay, thank goodness. Oh my god.
This is for the fallen.
This is for the fallen. Okay, so they got greedy as well. And we got greedy, so the greed is looking good here. We just have enough to get rid of Koth, and we get that little life gain, which is just salt in the wound. But thank God. Liliana's looking okay. I guess we're gonna play Liliana. Do I want to get rid of No More Lies? I think I do.
Tend to regret it.
Let's do this, because No More Lies at this point is not looking good. They've got a lot of mana they can pay off.
Secrets.
I know the Obliterating Bolt, they're probably going to discard this. Obliterating Bolt can trade for Lily, and then we're left with a Virtual Persistence. I think this is okay. Kind of sucks, yeah, the Obliterating Bolt looks pretty gosh darn good.
I'll be back.
Let's see what they got here. Urabrask! Oh my god, no way! Oh, Urabrask, that's so bad. Oh, let's give him a nice. That is so bad. Oh, that's like, you could not concoct a better card. What do I do here? What do I do here? Now I have to think. Because this, they're going to do 1 damage to everything in the Great Orc. I think we'll just do this. Oh, God. Okay, Urabrask is definitely scary. If they want to storm off, I guess it's not likely they do. They only do one. Okay, I'm sorry. They only do 1 damage to me. I thought it did 1 damage to the creatures as well. So that's actually pretty nice. All right, so this isn't as big a deal. It only does the damage when it transforms. So now we have free Ornithopters pretty much every single turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count my own lands here. Go for the Virtual Persistence, or I could just go for like Restless Fortress. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. So if you just need more damage, it's actually a little bit better with the Restless Reef. But if you want, if you're more like trading combat, I think it's better to go for Restless Fortress because it's like 1 extra power. So we'll do this. Oh my god. This is actually pretty funny. They've got the Urabrask Forge and Urabrask out, so pretty cool. Ornithopter, we got the Lonely End. Oh, and now we've got the Lonely End and the Virtue of Persistence. So now we can double tap and gain life. We're looking absolutely phenomenal. Sorry, Urabrask, it was just not your time, my friend. Yeah, a little bit of a lucky draw here. This is interesting though. Urabrask Forge and Palatinger of Ornthing. They kind of work very similarly. They are artifacts on turn 3 that get better and better and better as the game goes. So running them alongside each other is pretty cool. I'm gonna lose a life though. All right, Emporium Thopterist, man. Like I said, this card is so absurd. We got the Porcupine card now. Yeah, this is just unfortunate for them. I'm just gonna drop this, and then we can actually get rid of the Urabrask Forge with the first little piggy. Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, kind of getting a little lucky here with the top decks, but we actually probably just have lethal next turn. Successfully just kind of dismantled a slow mono red. I do think there is room to kind of do this. I don't know, maybe I should like test out my own stuff here.
If there can be no victory, then I will fight forever.
Koth, where's the you had the what? It has a Star Wars reference in it, doesn't it?
Here comes the avalanche.
Here comes the avalanche. Doesn't Koth say we have the higher ground or something along those lines? I think we're just gonna lose a life. Lose a whopping 1 life, no big deal. And we do have lethal here. Oh, and baby girl, another Emporium Thopterist, and they don't even want to see that, but GG's.